That is the end of the boys' game. The boys lost to Chatham 4-1, and I have to go down for the senior night walk. Hopefully this all works without me being around, but there we go. We'll try this, and I'll see you in a bit.
escorts of seniors who will meet on the floor at the tennis courts. Good evening and welcome to Appomattox High School. Tonight we're here to celebrate our seniors. These incredible student athletes have worked hard for the past 4 years and we're very proud of all they've accomplished on the pitch and in the classroom. Please join me in congratulating these members of the ladies soccer team. Hailey Bowen, escorted by her parents, Walter Bowen and Dana Boston. Hailey plans to attend CVCC for 2 years before transferring to Longwood University for a degree in teaching. Nadia, and her siblings Jada, Asher, Ryan, and Olivia. Nadia plans to attend James Madison University to major in marketing. Jada Harrison, being influenced tonight by her mother, her sister Nadia, and her brother Jada. Jada plans to attend Radford University and major in nursing. Levi Jackson, being escorted by her parents, Rebecca and Matthew Jackson, her brother Zed, and sister-in-law Hailey. Levi Jackson will join the Army Reserve. Alexa McNamara, and Ryan McNamara, and her siblings Wade and Elizabeth. Alex plans to attend Central Virginia Community College. Catherine Paulette, being escorted by her parents, Allison and Robert Paulette, and her sisters Lillian and Ashley. Catherine plans to attend the University of Lynchburg to major in communications and play soccer. Let's hear one more time for our amazing seniors.
Alright, now I need to get the camera resituated. Now that the senior walk is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bragg Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Chatham Cavaliers and your Appomattox Lady Raiders. For tonight's lineup, Chatham Cavaliers, number 2, Isaiah Green. Number 3, Parker Bone. Number 4, Tania Thacker. Number 5, Carmen Royal. Number 6, Anna Garrett. Number 7, Harley Johnston. Number 8, Kavana Gibson. Number 9, Elena Petty. Number 10, Adrienne Slatoff. Number 11, Vicky Sponge. Number 12, Haya Butai. Sorry. Number 13, Delaney Haymore. Number 14, Ava Norris. Number 15, Destiny Brown. Number 16, Michaela Logan. Number 17, Elena Eichinger. Number 18, Michaela Mata. And number 25, Caitlin Stowe. Coached by Drew Norris, Libby Boone, and Jerry Dowd. And now for the lineup for your Appomattox Lady Raiders. Number 3, Riley Fulcher. Number 8, Rebecca Templeton. Number 9, Abby White. Number 12, Helen Garrett. Number 13, Morgan Adams. Number 15, Lindsay Kidd. And starters, number 1, Christian Dawson. Number 2, senior Levi Jackson. Number 4, senior Catey Paulette. Number 5, senior Jada Harrison. Number 6, Lily Wagarak. Number 10, senior Hailey Boring. Number 11, Andrea Meyer. Number 14, senior captain Alex McNamara. Number 16, Abby A. Moningo. Number 17, Chloe Kidd. And number 18, senior captain Nadia Kasky. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, gentlemen, and move your caps as we honor our country in the playing of our national anthem. The flag is at the east end of the stadium behind the scoreboard.
underway here. Here's a shot at the seniors who are playing their last home game for the Appomattox Raiders. We most likely go on to play in the regional tournament after this game, but we don't know who we're going to play just yet. Anyway, the captains are on the field doing the coin toss. And there is a threat of rain tonight. Earlier they were calling for quite a bit of rain, starting at about 4 o'clock and going until, well, this whole weekend. But it's holding off, surprisingly. There's a lot of dark clouds around, and it's pretty humid. The breeze is blowing. It feels kind of cool. It feels just about right for a game of soccer. And at some point, we probably will get some rain. And I'm not sure when, maybe around 8 o'clock. It is, well, 7:36 now. We're starting a bit late. The boys started a little late, and their game went a little long. Unfortunately, the boys lost 4-1 tonight against Chatham. And this is the final matchup of the regular season for the Raiders versus the Chatham Cavaliers. As you remember, last time the Raiders played in Chatham, they were down 2-0, and they came back and tied it, and then got a go-ahead goal. And the last 30 seconds of regulation, Chatham scored, and then we went into overtime. And about the last 30 seconds of the second overtime, they got a handball called at about 25-30 yards out and kicked it. And Christian was looking into the sun. I doubt she even saw it as it came in. And that was a tough loss because the Raiders finally picked it up after that first goal by Catey, and then changed the whole momentum of the game. But we will see how it goes tonight. I think everybody's pumped up. They want to win this game and show Chatham that they can be beat. But Chatham is not going to be an easy team either. So we will see how it goes. Starters tonight are all the seniors. Hailey, Alex, Catey, Jada, who am I missing? Nadia, and we've got Andrea, we've got Chloe, we've got Lily, we've got Levi, she's a senior as well, and of course Abby Newcomb in center back, and Christian on goal. And it looks like Chatham has the ball to start. And here we go. Just that so we can. And Chatham is on the attack already. So a couple sprinkles, the ball's up and over and goes right by Christian. She lets it go because it was going to go out. And that'll be a goal kick for Appomattox. And hopefully that rain will stave off for a little while longer. Earlier tonight, I wrapped all 3 of my cameras in press and seal, hoping that if it does start raining, that I'll be able to continue filming. Here comes the ball to Chloe. She comes out. There's Chloe and the ball on the near side. Look back. Catey on the ball. Through ball up through the defensive line. There's Hailey trying to pressure. Unable to get to it, and it's kicked all the way back of the zone, and they should let that one roll out. Christian picks it up. Christian on the kick. Up and over, right to Alex. She's got Chloe free, but she can't get the pass off. Drop ball, maybe back to Lily. Lily sends it up and over, and Chloe's on the run on the near side. Chloe gets up and around, and she cleared. She got Hailey in and is just cleared by the defense. Hailey was wide open right in front of the net. And this will be a throw-in right at the corner, it looks like. And that's Catey. Back to Alex. Chloe with the send. Far side, it looks like it's going out and nobody can get to it. It's too high for Hailey to get, and Levi was there, but she couldn't get there in time to get a touch on it. Header off of Catey. Back to Lily. Chloe calling for it. She gets it. She comes over. Alex tries to force it through, and the defense is right there. Lily's coming back. Pokes it up to Chloe. Lily sends it up right to Alex. Alex up to Catey. No help on the back. There's Hailey right there. Alex with the shot goes right to the goalie. There's nobody there to follow through. Here comes out to Chloe, deep in the corner. And that is going to go out. It should go out against Chatham, and it does. And this will be a corner. Alex coming over for the corner kick as everybody sets up right in front of the net. Got Hailey right next to the goalie. She's backing up to the back post. Here comes Andrea on the run. It's going out a little bit too far and it's deflected. Lily's coming back. Hooks it up forward back to Chloe. I'm sorry, to Alex. To Catey, and there's Andrea, tries it one time, and it's up and over, but it's just wide right. Just wide right. The goalie was going to have a hard time getting that one because it was going to be over her head. Good pressure by Appomattox so far at the start. Chatham on the attack. Hailey's coming over to pressure Catey. And it's up and over, but it's about 20 yards away from Levi. She can't quite get to it. Levi comes back to pressure on the far side in the center. Alex coming over, and it's poked up. Nadia on the sand deflects off of the defender. It goes right through, and there's Catey and Hailey. Misplayed by Chatham. Alex sends it up to Catey, pokes it over to Levi. She could take a shot. She does, but it's kind of a weak shot. And it's clear. Lily's chasing that one down. Passed up, and Andrew's right on. And she's looking to send it deep. Deflected by Chatham. Abby Newcomb. And that's a 2-on-1. Nadia's chasing it down. That's still in play. It's right on the line. It's bounced off, but it's still spinning, and it's in, and now it finally goes out. And this is going to be a corner for Chatham. Got some dark clouds heading right for us. Hopefully it won't unload on us. Chatham is in first place in the Dogwood District this year. There's the send, up and headed up and over the net, and so this will be a goal kick. And we got Riley going in for Levi already. We're at the 33.5 minute mark, still left in the first half. All the starters still in. Catey. To Lily, back to Catey. And they send it. Hailey can get there, chasing down. The defensive line is pretty quick. Right to Alex, she sends it up, and it's misplayed by the goalie, and again, there's nobody there. Sorry about the camera work. Gotta hold this thing. So I know what I'm looking at here. Where the camera is. Too busy watching the game. There's Chloe on the near side here. Pokes it up, and there's nobody there. But Chatham, and misplayed by the Chatham defender, and it goes out. Hailey's right on the 18. Lily to Alex. Over to Chloe. Bounced off the Chatham defender and goes out again. And Rebecca's going in for Hailey.
Girls, if you're making it like a little 4v4 small game, if you're really hard up, just play smart. Stay with the man on the give and go. No space.
And this will be a throw for Appomattox. Up and over, and that player's holding Catey as she falls to the ground. I am not sure how that was not a penalty. The ref made some questionable calls for the boys' game, missed several fouls. So I hope the ref does not play any more of a factor in this game than he just did right there, missing those calls. Alex out wide to Chloe, a pass behind Catey, which is kicked out of bounds and cleared by Chatham.
Making that run. We gotta watch the run. We gotta watch the run.
Right to Catey, right in front of the net, and takes a shot, but it goes high and wide.
We gotta be willing to work, ladies. We gotta be willing to make the run.
So far, it looks like the rain is going around us, which is great. Catey on the first touch, she gets the legs on it, bodied off the ball by number 17, who's grabbing and holding her. Catey's moving forward up to Alex, trying to get some separation. Getting shoved and pushed. She'll take a shot, but it is wide right. Rebecca's right there, gets a touch on it before the goalie can, but is poked out wide right of the right post. Ball makes it all the way back to mid-pitch, and Andrea's on it on the far side, right at the line. We pass to Riley, who's chasing it down. Chatham players are pretty quick. The defender there, and they clear it out. This will be an Appomattox throw-in. They tend to work quickly. And here's Andrea on the throw-in on the far side of the field. Right back to Andrea. Sent back to Catey. Catey's working through traffic, trying to get separation. She takes a shot on the right post and near side, and the goalie's right there. Ball's going back and forth, and nobody's able to control it. Number 7, and Chatham's able to get to it first, and she sends it up the line, right to Nadia, who's there on the block. He's bodied out of position, but Nadia sticks with it and tries to connect a pass with Riley on the right side, but it was just behind her a little bit too much. This will be a Chatham throw-in as they substitute in. There's a throw-in back to Andrea, who pokes it up forward, and Riley's able to settle it down and kicks it forward, but is blocked by the defensive line of Chatham. Rebecca on the ball. She's able to dispossess and forces the error by Chatham and clears it out. This will be an Appomattox throw-in right back to Catey. Catey's got Chloe free, but can't quite get the ball through the defensive line. Catey's there again to settle it. And ball's getting all the way back, and it's just Abby Newcomb there with the save on that punch out, and this will be a corner kick. That was a risky play by Abby Newcomb, but she was successful at it as she poked at it on the run. If she would have missed that, Chatham would have had a shot on goal for sure. And this is another corner
Jada,
for Chatham.
Nadia, get on 13.
Just at 28 minutes left in this first half.
2, 3.
Got Jada on the front post, and Chloe on the back post, and Andrea right next to the goalie, and Catey right in front of her. Here's the send. Deflected out by Chatham, and Alex is chasing it down. Fantastic pass to get Catey on the run. And a through ball to Catey, trying to connect with Rebecca, but Chloe's aggressive play, trying to get those 50-50 balls, and she's very good at that. Up to Alex right in front, the 3-on-1 Alex, unfortunately. Jada comes up to pressure. It's Andrea on the far side. Over to Riley as they switch the field of play. Riley chasing it down. Punches it up, tries to connect with Catey, but it is blocked by the defense. Riley on it again. A little bit too far ahead of her. Gives Catey a chance to come back and pressure, but can't connect with that. Andrea bodies out the attacker. Trying to work around her. She does get it up front. And that's Riley who's on it. And Riley can't get it through. She's just took a little bit too long to get that ball up through on the run.
Good job, Blue.
And we got Lindsay going in for Lily. This is Jada with the throw in on the near side. So we're waiting for Chad on the sub. Number 7. He's pretty tired. He'll take it. Throw in by Jada. Bouncing around several players. Catey pokes it forward, and Alex there on the pressure. Lindsay, her first touch of the game, gets a body on, and they poke it to the end, and it's still outside the box. Christian's waiting for it, and it does get in the box, so she can pick it up. Christian on the send. Back to the Chatham player. Andrea on the block. Good pass. Lindsay to Alex. Alex looking to connect through to Chloe. Can she get there? The defensive line is collapsing back. Chloe was able to get to it. It was a little bit too far ahead. Angela centering shot gets through everybody. Rebecca's right there, but can't get a touch on it. And the defense clears it. Andrea on it. No help behind her. She's works her way through. Brilliant footwork there by Andrea. 2-on-1, and now it's back to Alex to Lindsay. She's got plenty of time to move forward. Tries to send a through ball, but the defense was right there. Back to Alex. Up to Catey. Can't get separation. Catey goes down. Alex is chasing it down. Can't quite get to it, but Chloe's right there. And she takes a swing and a miss hit on that, and Jada punches it up. Alex can't quite get around the defensive player to get a shot. There's Lindsay coming up on the pressure, and Rebecca's chasing it down. Now Chatham's on the attack on the far side. Ray just collapsed back, and here up comes Jada on the block. Great defensive play by Jada there. Lindsay's tried to get it through the defensive line up to her sister, and that ball goes over Jada's head. And it's Abby Newcomb again, the last player there, trying to clear it out but not dump it out the back. Great play by Abby Newcomb. Just want to say hi to my parents back in Happy Camp, California, watching this game. I love you guys and miss you. And Abby Newcomb should have let that ball go, but she elected not to, and now it's bouncing around inside the box, which is pretty dangerous. Catey's able to pressure up and clear it. Alex kind of tries to settle that ball, and it's back to Lindsay. Chloe sends it up, and there's nobody there. Rebecca's got a long way to go to get to it, and she won't get there. right at the 23-minute mark, and the defender misplayed that ball, and Chloe should take a shot because the goalie was way out of position. She couldn't get to it. The ball is free. Rebecca just, oh man. The goalie overplayed the ball, jumped on the other side of it. Rebecca was right there, but she could not get a foot on it and take a shot. It's twice in a row the goalie was way out of position. I'm not sure Chloe had the right angle and the distance to get the shot off towards the net. And this is a throw-in for Appomattox, and we've got Levi and, Lily going in for Riley and Rebecca.
They're playing balls into runners right there in front of the box.
And calling that a bad throw-in on Levy, and now it's Chatham's ball. Lindsay comes up with pressure. Chatham looks to send it through. They do get it through, and there's nobody there. Abby Newcomb chasing it down, but she is the only one there. She'll let it go, and it's in the corner. And Abby Newcomb played that very, very well, and instead of a throw-in or a corner kick, now it's Appomattox with a goal kick. Abby Newcomb on the send, up and over Andrea's head. That's Lily chasing on the far side, is able to dispossess, pokes it up. Levy's chasing down, trying to get a foot on it. Can't quite get there. So number 18 is there, still pressuring by Levy. It's right up the line. Andrea's there, try to block it. And Nadia's chasing it down. She's able to get to it and dispossess, but can she clear it? And she does. She does. She clears it. Number 7 up top, sends it towards the net, and Christian smartly let that one go out, and this will be a goal kick for Appomattox again with 20 minutes and 45 seconds left. Send this way towards Chloe, who's looking to change the field of play. She saw Levy wide open. Levy pokes it up to Catey. Katie's working through traffic. She's got 3 players on her. A good through ball, and there's Alex right at the top of the 18, and they're calling her offside. Just under 20 minutes in this first half. Sent back. Jada on the touch, right to Lindsay, who's dispossessed. The ball's poked through. And Abby Newcomb was right there, blocking out, and Christian was able to pick it up. Christian on the send. That one's a little bit short, but Andrew's right there. Sends it to the near side to Chloe, but Chloe had to come up on it because the ball was a little short. And they're calling that a foul on Chloe, even though they were both pushing on each other, and that ref, that's the second bad call by the ref. Should not have been a foul on anybody. The ball's up and over the line, right into the corner, and that one goes, excuse me, and this will be a throw-in right at the corner spot for Chatham. Here it comes. Jada working on defense, pressuring. And Jada's able to dispossess and sends it out, but this will be a Chatham throw-in again. Chatham throwing to the back. Alex comes up for pressure, and it goes out, and they're calling excellent play by Alex. Forced that error. And Riley is going in for Lindsay. This will be Jada on the throw-in right next to the line judge in the green shirt. Up to Chloe. He's able to get around and pokes it through. Andrea gets a touch on it to block it. Line. Oh, and then a foul on Andrea. It's incidental. And now just calling for everybody to mark up. That means find a player and be on them. Mark them and be on them. Guard them. Basically, like you do in basketball. Here's a send, and it's going to go wide right. We'll take that. That ball was not even close at the net. And right at just about 17 minutes left in this first half, Abby on the send. Over to Jada, who misses the kick, and now Riley tried to clear it. It's out of the box at least. Up and over, and now Lily's chasing it down in the far corner. Lily's able to clear it out, up to Catey, and now it's 2-on-4. Catey gets by the first defender on the far side. Chatham defender is able to get up to Catey, but sends it out, and this will be a throw-in by Levy to Riley, and some rain sprinklers are hitting. This is Andrea, couldn't quite get to it. She's got it now. Up to Chloe in the near side. Chloe gets around, but no help up front, and the defender kicks it up and out right about mid-pitch. This is Jada on the near side here in the throw-in to Chloe. And that should be a foul. That ref is getting obnoxious, letting the Chatham players foul Chloe. She ran into her and basically pushed her, and Chloe had no chance of the ball. So that's a throw by Andrea to Riley right in the center. She can't get the shot off. And no call there as well by the judge, the ref. Andrea starting to sprinkle a little bit. Andrea working her way around. And they finally call a foul against Chatham. And Abby Newcomb looks like is going to take this one. Because it's so far out, and she sends it basically to the corner where nobody is. I'm not sure what the plan was with that, but we are right at the 15-minute mark left in this first half.
Vicky, you gotta hold better with Nick. I need you guys.
Up and over Catey, and Andrew's able to settle it down, pokes it up, but Chatham is right there. Riley comes back and gets possession, sends it up to Catey, who's somewhat open. She should take a shot. A good through ball to Alex, and she's outside again. That one will not count. Now that everybody's recognizing that that is not a goal, everybody's pretty upset. I'm going to put my rain jacket on because it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. The ball comes back to Jada. Sorry about the camera work here for a second. Throwing for Chatham.
Ball, watch ball, watch ball! Watch ball!
That ball is still in. And that is blocked by Abby Newcomb, who comes over for help, and it's cleared out by Chloe. Alice comes back, and that ball's going to go out right at the bench. And it's starting to sprinkle a little bit more. And that is a foul by Chatham. Andrea on the kick. Right here on the near side. But Levy wide open on the right-hand side, on the far side of the field. Riley, Catey, and Alex right at the line. Elects to go to Alex and Chloe. Alex with the cross. Another poke by Alex. Alex tries to settle it. It's up in the air. Catey's going to try and get a foot on it. Blocking out the other player. Can she turn and take a shot? She can't. She goes down. And now Chatham's on the attack. And what an amazing slide tackle by Andrea. That was fantastic. Sorry about the camera work. I don't know if you saw that at home, but beautiful slide, perfect slide tackle. Andrea on the throw in up to Levy. Catey's got it now. That's Riley. She should take a shot right at the top of the 18. Oh, and it's deflected out wide. Chloe's chasing it down on the near side. She pokes it over to Alex, who's right there. Alex is looking for someone to pass to. Taking her time. There's somebody on, and Riley pokes it up right to the defensive player of Chatham. Jada's here on it, settles the ball down, centers it, and Riley's able to chase it down. And Chatham has possession. They tried to poke it through, and Andrea's right there. Alex is not offside this time. Can she get the shot off? She does, and it's blocked at the last microseconds by the goalie, and it goes out and hits the side of the net. For a second, I thought it might have gone in, but it did not. And Alex is going to take this corner.
Hey, she's got to stay off my back.
The ball is up. Coming to the near side. Alex is able to chase it down, bodying it out. The other player. And Jada's able to stand it out. Ref called the foul, but no yellow card. This ref, I watched the last game, made some terrible calls, and unfortunately he's having an impact on this game. That was a tough battle between Jada and the number 17 player. It could have gone either way, and look, Rebecca's like she's getting ready to come in. Chatham on a free kick. It's up towards the net. Deflected by Chatham player onto the near side. He keeps it in. Jada's on her. And Riley's able to clear it out. Catey comes over for some support, which forced the hand of the Chatham player, who centered, but Riley was right there and sent it out. And this will be another throw-in for Chatham. Made it through. Catey pokes it ahead, and then Andrea pokes it ahead, and it's just Levy. There's nobody else up top. As everybody on Appomattox is back on defense, and Andrea's dispossessed, and she dumps the other player to the ground and loses a shoe. There's Catey right at mid-pitch. She sends it through. The ball goes out. Riley's not able to handle it. She had support for Chloe, but she couldn't get the pass to her quick enough.
Good job, Chloe. Good job, Riley.
9 minutes left in this first half.
Get there.
We knew this game was going to be physical. Alex is able to get around and stop the attack. Bodies up, and Chloe pokes it up, and there's nobody there, unfortunately.
Good job, Caleb. Good job, Alex.
This ball goes out on the far side, and that is Levy getting ready to throw him, but Rebecca is coming in for Alex. He needs a little bit of a breather. And Lindsay's going to come in next. Yeah, there's Levy on the throw on the far side over to Catey. Catey's able to make it around that defender and make the turn. She's got Riley in the center, and she is dumped by the Chatham player, and this is well within Catey's firing range right here. She will take a shot at net on this. No doubt about it. You can see Catey backing up the right-hand side of the frame, and she's going to try her best to get this one in the back of the net. Here comes the kick. It's up, and it's over the head. And it's in! It's in! Yes! The Raiders are up 1-0. That was a huge goal. It was floating and floating and floating, and the goalie was able to get a touch on it, but it was still too high for her and is off her face.
Raider goal, number 17, Chloe Hill.
And Chloe was right there, and she was able to get it in off of her body into the net, over the line, and that absolutely counts. There's Rebecca on the pressure, and we're back at it already here, and that's Lindsay back in the game. And Chatham is coming hard, and here comes Lily on the block. And blocked by Chloe, and it gets by the defender. Rebecca and Chloe are right there. Pressure right by Rebecca, and a centering shot by Rebecca. She's even chasing it down, but can't quite get there. Ball gets by Andrea. Chatham's got no help there. Andrea's got plenty of time. She's able to pass it to herself around the Chatham player right up the line. Sends it up the line to her son, Chloe. And that is poked out and cleared by Chatham. Chloe saw Rebecca on the near wide open. There's Catey on the center, trying to get some separation to get a shot off and cannot, and the ball is dropped back to Lily, who sent it back a little bit far, and Abby Newcomb had to come up and pressure, and now the ball is 50-50. And Chatham makes a bad pass right to Riley, and Riley takes a shot and hits the back of Rebecca's head. Riley back on it, heads it, back control. Sends it up to Levy, who was already running backwards and was not expecting that pass up front. Levy on the throw-in, up and over to Catey, but didn't quite connect it. Got some more sprinkles going on. That's Rebecca. Could not keep the ball under control, and that's Andrea right up front. She takes a shot towards the left post and goes wide left. About 5 minutes left, and Alex is coming back in the game.
Yeah, ball boy!
1-0 game here in Appomattox, Virginia. Last home game of the season. Some more sprinkles happening. Lindsay. Chloe back to Lindsay, back to Chloe. A little bit too hard of a pass, and Chloe wanted it up the line a little bit. Chloe comes back and pokes it up, and that ball goes over the defensive line of Appomattox, and Christian was right there. She kicks it out. There's nobody on there. Christian should have picked that one up, and she left it to kick it right in front of the net. Which left Nadia out to dry. She didn't have much of a chance. This game has been equalized. This game's 1-1. Just under 4 minutes left in the first half. We knew this game was going to be crazy and tight and very physical, and here we are. He looks at the sand, and it bounced up and over the head of the last defender, but there was nobody there for Appomattox. Rebecca chases it down. She gets a touch on it, but it is... Oh. was centered, and it came right to Chloe, but she was mid-stride, and the ball went in there. Her legs didn't have a chance at that one. But since she didn't touch it, it's an Appomattox throw, and this Riley.
Yeah, Riley!
Alex on the aggressive play comes over on number 17 again. And I don't know what Chloe was thinking on that one because it was a little bit too far. Alex right in front of the net. And the center sends it over to Chloe. Chloe centering again to Catey, but the defensive line is right there and heads it right back to her.
You got it, Chloe, that's your ball!
Chloe's being patient and does get a touch off and sends it out. 2.5 minutes left in this first half, 1-1. And that's Riley over to Alex. Alex tries to change the field of play, but right to the Chatham player. Nadia's not able to settle it, but Lily was there. Lindsay trying to connect with her sister, and it's blocked. And that ball is booted really far, and it's 1-on-3. Now it's 3-on-3. Lily perfectly positioned, is able to clear that ball out of half of their field, but Chatham still has possession. Chatham centering, and that's Abby Newcomb right on the ball. Dribbling it up, sends it up. Catey was right there, but the defensive line was right there on the block. A long pass by Chatham. That one's going to go out on the far side of the field. Really up to Levi, and that is Rebecca chasing it down. And Catey comes back for support, settles it, sends it right back up to Levi, who gets a touch on it and it gets away from her. Right to Catey again, to Riley. And that ball should go all the way out, and it does. Under 2 minutes left in this first half. Ref could call it any second here. Abby Newcomb elects to send to Lily, playing from the back. Lily on the long send up to the defensive line of Chatham. And that ball is deflected by a Chatham player. If it gets out, it should be a goal kick, and it is. A little bit more sprinkles coming down. Abby Newcomb on the send here. Right up the center of the field. Off the shoulder of number 18 by Chatham, and Catey pokes it up ahead. Rebecca didn't have a chance on that. Katie's able to settle it down a little bit. The footwork, it actually makes it through the defensive line. There's Alex right there. Takes a shot towards the right post, and the goalie at the last second had to poke it out with her left foot. That was on goal, and this will be a corner kick. Probably the last series before the ref calls this first half.
Catey, get in there!
We've got all but two Raiders players right outside the 18, right at the top of the box.
Yeah, Chloe!
Got Chloe on the near side and Rebecca right at the goalie. Everybody's crashing in. Here comes the kick. It's up and over Katie's head. Riley's able to head it and settle down a little bit. Comes back to Lily, and now it's Chloe chasing it down as the ref calls the end of the first half. And this is still anybody's game at 1-1. A little bit of sprinkles going on, but that's about it, and I'm fine with that. I've got some dark clouds out in the distance. The sun is setting, so great first half by everybody. So at this point, it looks like whichever team is going to be in the best shape is going to have the best chance at this, because it has been an absolute battle. A lot of physical play on both sides of the field between Chatham and both Catey and Alex have gotten into it. Chloe a little bit too. Number 17 on Chatham is a really tough player. She's the right winger, I think, on their team, and she is not afraid to dish it out, and I know Alex is not either. And with that, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. And go get something to drink.
They Like this. Here you go. Girls, all I have is we have 40 minutes and then we have several games. So my challenge is I think they are. I don't see them doing much on they're getting you up on you're out there making that run. I cover the guy from the way to stop that. We're gonna go in. I think we're going in. But we got 90 seconds. Oh, Connor Oil.
Alright guys, I am back. Perched atop the press box here. It's a bit of a climb to get up here. And we are about to get underway here for the second half, the last home game here in Appomattox. for the 2024 season. And I'm putting our seniors up again. This will be their last home game, I believe. I'm not sure since we are. Well, I think last year if we did play another home game because we won the regional tournament and had a better record, but I'm not sure if we make it that far and win that game again if we'll be back here or not. So I'm just assuming that this will be the last home game for these seniors here. All right. So we are getting back at it. And let's see. So the Raiders will be going left to right to finish off this game, and they should have the ball. Okay, so our starters for the second half: Hailey, Lily, Alex, Levi, Catey, Riley, Andrea, Nadia, Abby Newcomb, Jada, and of course Christian. And that's Hailey over the top of the ball. She's playing striker to start the second half. Let's see what we can do. This game tied 1-1. We got 40 minutes of football here left. Hailey back to Catey, to Alex. Ball gets away from her a little bit. And that's Lily, sending it over to Levi on the far side of the field. And Levi took one right in the stomach as that ball was sent pretty hard and it deflects out, and Chatham sends it out. So this will be a throw in on the far side by Jada, who's playing the left back. Alex, Jada on it, pokes it towards the center, and up comes Chatham player who sends it forward to another Chatham player. And Jada's able to poke it up, and it's just Catey, Alex, and Hailey's up top. Pokes it forward, up to Hailey. Can she get to it? She sends it forward. That's off of the hand. That's a handball. Hailey picked it up. And it hit the hand of the Chatham player, and the ref missed that call. That ball is up and over Hailey going towards the corner, and another missed call by that ref. I don't know how he didn't see it. What the hell game is he watching? Because I saw it from 300 yards away. This is Chatham goal kick. Riley on the touch, and it goes right to the Appo bench. Back to Andrea. Couldn't contain it, and it dribbles out on the near side right at the Chatham bench. Andrea with some fancy footwork sends it up, and it's just Catey. It goes right to the defensive line, though, of Chatham, off of Alex's shoulder, and a clearing kick goes down in the corner. Nadia's got to get over. Andrew with the great backstep block, and there's Catey. She's got Hailey open on the run on the send, and Hailey had stopped. She had to because the defensive line stopped. She didn't have a choice, and I don't think Catey saw that. Lily trying to settle down, unable to get to it. Andrea comes over, able to dispossess, pokes it up forward. There's Jada chasing it down, is able to get a foot on it, but is blocked and deflected by number 17, Abby Newcomb there, and they're calling that a foul on Abby Newcomb. And it's right about the same spot that Catey scored her goal from. We have 36 and a half minutes left, so this is danger zone for Appomattox.
Keep post in front of you.
Coach is telling everybody to move up, giving Christian a little bit of time to see that ball, and you can still have offsides on this kick as well.
She's offside.
It's up and right to Christian, but she misplays it, and luckily it trickles out wide. But this is going to be a corner kick. Sure would like to see her come up with that one, but here we are, and this is a corner kick from the near side. We've got some bigger drops starting to come down. I will stay with the stream as long as I can. Kick is up. And Alex is able to clear it out. There's Hailey on the touch. And the pass gets behind Riley, but able to keep control. Hailey's on the run. Catey's trying to work her way through traffic, dispossessed by the Chatham defense. Great play by Alex to try and dispossess, and here comes Jada. Couldn't quite knock it down and control it as more rain starts, and that's Levi on the far side. He's able to knock it down, looking to connect with Alex, and the ball's a little bit too hot, and it deflects off of Alex. And this is Riley. And then it's blocked by the defense, and Riley's going to take it and go wide, and that one's kicked out by Chatham. And I'm going to unfurl my umbrella since I have one now. Okay, so I'm going to do the best I can, holding an umbrella and doing my iPad, switching cameras and adjusting the camera. And that ball's throw in with Catey. Back to Alex. Tries to get Catey up front, and Chatham elects to just send it out instead of, they had plenty of time because Catey had got squeezed out by the two Chatham defenders. There's Riley. She sends it up, and right to the Chatham player. Alex is not able to get to it first. And that's Nadia on the near side here. Riley. Jada, who gets a touch on it and deflects off of her. And they're calling a foul on Chatham there, it looks like. Luckily, I had wrapped all of my 3 cameras in press and seal, so the camera should be fine. So as long as I can keep my iPad dry, I'll stick with the stream. That's Andrea getting ready to send, and she does. That's up and over. Alex on the deflection. There's Hailey right there, but it's poked out. There's Lily coming back, and Andrea sends it again over to the near side. That is deflected out off of the Chatham player. Back to Andrea. Passes to Catey. Catey can't handle it. Deflects off of her foot, but Andrea's right there. She's got Riley wide open, and is deflected off of Chatham and goes out. Appomattox throwing. Right to Catey at the top of the 18. Centering, but behind Alex, and now Chatham is on the run on the far side. Jada comes up for the block. And that is up and over Jada's head. She's chasing it down, and there's Abby Newcomb there. Is able to block and send it out. As the ball hits the ref, the line judge on the far side of the field, this would be a Chatham throw-in. Ball makes its way back to the middle of the field, and Alex is right there on her, tried to dispossess, forces a bad shot. Jada there on the block. Lily comes over to prevent the shot, and that is coming to the near side and will go right to the Appomattox bench and out. Looks like Rebecca and Chloe are getting ready to come in. Chatham throw in. Catey right there. And she fell down. Catey barely touched her, and that player just elects to fall down. And the rain is starting to come down. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it is coming down pretty good, and we will play this game to completion, even in the rain. Deflected off of Catey. Hailey's on the run. She's got to stay on side. She does. It's up and over the last defender, and Alex is coming up and unable to get to it before the goalie scoops it up. And the goalie sends it back. Catey had it for a second, but had no help right in front, and deflects is off of the foot of the Chatham player, and that is a foul by Chatham right there at the top of the circle. Chatham player is not happy about it, and she's cursing out Catey, mad at her, and she's getting some words spoken to her by the ref. And the rain is really starting to come down. So I'm glad I got the umbrella out. I do not want to have the stream stop because of the rain. And Andrea sends it up, and it's wide left of the net. And this will be a goal kick for Chatham. We have Chloe and Rebecca still on the sideline waiting to come in. And they do allow subs, and Hailey's coming off. And Chloe's going in, and Levy's coming off as well. Hailey's not happy about it. I know she wants to be in the game. Maybe it's just my dad's sense or whatever, but it seems like whenever Hailey is in the game, good things happen for Appomattox. This ball's coming back. That's Abby Newcomb. Is able to clear it out wide right. Chloe can't quite get there. And this game is going to turn into a mess here in a little bit as the field is going to get wet. The ball's going to slow down a little bit and get slippery. Got 30 minutes left in this game. There's Catey. Alex can't quite get to it. It was just behind her, the pass by Catey, and it goes out the far side. Alex under pressure. And hopefully my Wi-Fi router is not getting wet. That's the one thing I did not wrap in press and seal. I should have, but. Jada trying to punch that ball through and block that attack. That ball is sent through. Abby Newcomb swipes at it, misses, and it gets back behind her, but Andrea is there. Slide tackle is stopped. Coming in pretty good. And this is probably what we're going to get the rest of the game. This game right here.
Nick, right here.
This looks like a corner kick. I need to get my other bag out of the rain.
Y'all got this, Blue. Get it, Blue.
Okay. There's the kick. It's up and deflected off of Catey. And they're calling for another corner kick. Catey was not happy about that. She got a shoulder on it, and it looked like it might have deflected off of the Chatham player out, but that's not the call the ref made, so it's another corner kick. See everybody stacked on the line of the goal. Here comes the ball, and it's wide, coming out to the top of the box. And Andrea is able to clear it out, and it's sent right back in the box. That's Chloe on the far side chasing it down. Able to dispossess, and nothing but Chatham players back. Every Appomattox player is back on the fence, and that's Jada. As that player goes down, that was not a foul, and the ref did not call it. And the rain is really starting to come down. It's Alex. Catey right at the top. Boot it up again. by Chatham. Andrea comes the Chatham defender. Catey on the pressure, just behind her. Alex pokes it up and Riley get to it, and the answer is no. Man, it's really coming down. That was another handball, and they finally called that one. I wish they would have called that one that Hailey caused right at the top of the 18, but here we are. This is Andrea. And it's pouring. What a way to end the 24 season here at home in Appomattox. And Andrea on the sand, it's going right to the goalie, and almost bounced over her head. She was just able to jump up and get it. That was really a close call, and most of Appomattox is still trying to work their way up as Lily was an excellent effort on the far side to stop that attack. And the ball goes out. Chatham throw. Alex on the deflection goes out. The ball bouncing around, nobody's gotten control of it. Rebecca comes back. Catey sends a pass to Riley, who's behind her though, missed her stride, and it gets all the way back. And Rebecca's coming over on the pressure, and Chatham kicks it out just left of the Appomattox bench. This is Andrea here on the throw-in. Up and over everybody, right to a Chatham player. Appomattox didn't have much of a chance on that one. Alex, right back to Lily. Tried to connect with Rebecca up front, but it was behind her. Another 50-50 ball. Alex comes over the first touch, and she's got Riley wide right, but it looks to go to Catey. Cannot corral that ball down. Andrea. Lily comes up, and sends it wide left, and that one's going to roll out. A lot of 50-50 balls being won by nobody, and it's going back and forth. We've got just about 24 minutes left of the second half as Chatham is substituting. Chatham throw in, bounces right by, and the line judge had his flag up, but I'm not sure why. He's calling for an injured player by Chatham. And that's one of their better midfielders who seems to be hobbling a little bit in the center of the field. She's saying she's okay, but got so many sprinkles on the display here on my iPad. I can't see if you guys can see this clearly, and they're calling a foul on Chatham again. This might be a little bit too far for Catey, but it is within her range. She's definitely going to be shooting on net. And the ref is stopping the play to come over and counting off the 10 yards to make sure that Chatham is not closer than they're legally allowed on the free kick. 10 yards. And here's the kick by Catey. It's up and over, but just about a foot over the crossbar. Just a little bit too high. Everybody in the stands goes, oh, as it just went over. A great shot. Goalie didn't have a chance, but kick gets by it, Rebecca, and Catey's pressured and tripped, and she'll get another chance right here as she was fouled. And Catey takes a shot, and it's just wide left. I know she is not happy with herself on that shot. She elected to hurry up because there was a lot of chaos going on, and unfortunately it was off target.
This ain't basketball, ref!
Mark up, Blue!
And a goal kick. And gets a touch on the number 17, who's been really rough.
Let's go, Hailey!
Ball is going to go out by number 17 by Chatham on the far side, and this will be Appomattox throwing. Jada on the throw-in to Alex. And Chatham punches it out again. This will be another throw-in. And it looks like Alex throwing in? Can't tell. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was Alex throwing in. Punches it up and over to Catey. Catey's looking for someone to pass to. She's got Andrea. She's elected to go to Riley right at the top of the 18, who the ball was deflected. Abby misses that, and there's just Jada, and Chatham's on the run. Nadia right there, and she's able to get it out, thankfully. And Chatham with the slide tackle, and the ball is nowhere near anybody, and Nadia goes down. I'm not sure how that's not because the ball is not anywhere near the feet of either her or Nadia, but Nadia definitely saved the day right there. Nadia took a pretty good spill. Ball is kicked off of play towards the center. And Christian is able to come up with it and scoop it up. She's got Riley wide open. It's going to bounce up and over her head, and there's Riley right on it. And she's working towards the center of the field. And send ball, and there's Catey. And the defender is able to get to it first. She keeps it in. And Riley comes back to it. And Chatham is still on it. They've got possession. And Andrea blocks it right in front, right in her stomach, and sends it over to Catey on the near side. She's right at the top of the key. A left-footed shot, and it was curling in. I was thinking it was going to get the inside left post, but it went right to the goalie. Andrea on the far side as Chatham is back on the attack. They send it deep, and it's Abby Newcomb going over on defense. Backside! And that ball goes out, and this will be a Chatham throw-in on the far side of the field. Chatham is electing to substitute in. No substitutes for Appomattox. And as I say that, Lindsay and Levi are getting ready to come back in. And the next opportunity. And number 17 for Chatham is coming off, probably to save her legs for the last few minutes of the game. And Alex clears it out. And Abby White is going to get some playing time finally. She has not been in the game just yet. And we still have 3 or 4 players on the bench. We had a couple from JV that played the last game. Number 22, I think, is Peyton's name, and number 13, Morgan. And Hailey's on the bench as well. Lily coming up to pressure. Good pressure by Lily. Forces the pass. There's a punch over by Chatham, and Jada's right there. Tries to clear it out, and the Chatham player gets by her. A cross and a shot, but it is wide right at the time. Not much of a chance there. Okay, Lindsay, Levy, and Abby White are going in. Abby White's going to play striker up top. She was pretty successful in the preseason with 4 goals. And we could use one by her tonight. Alex is coming off, Riley and Rebecca. And here's Abby Newcomb. Right at the center of the field. Lindsay is able to get to it, deflect it off, and there's Abby White with the first touch, and it sends it behind Catey, who's not happy about that pass. Andrea. And she had no option but elects to send it out.
Blue!
Be Chatham throwing on the near side. Come on, Appomattox. Pull it together.
Carmen, more to the middle in front of the goal!
Up and over. Deflected off of Chatham, and Lindsay's right there. Has time. Connects with Lindsay. Abby White's on a run. And she gets the ball, and can she get there? The goalie's coming up right at the top of the 18 and picks it up. That was a little bit too far. There's no support. This ball's coming back already, and Lindsay tries to poke at it and get it down. Is unable to, but Lily's there. Sends it over. Change of field of play. It's Catey and Levi, the only ones near, and the Chatham player whiffs on the ball. Come on, cameraman. Andrea works her way around. Up to Levi, who was not expecting that pass. She should have been. Goes right at the line, and Chatham touches it last, and it goes out. Levi on the throw, and right to Catey inside the box. Comes back out of the box. Over to Lily, who gets a foot on. She got a player on her. Lindsay. And the ball comes back to Jada. She sends it up and over everybody. Catey might have a chance to get to it. She does. She goes down, but the other player was not making any contact with it. And that ball goes off of Levi. Sends it out. Catey's calling for a foul, but there was definitely not a foul. There was pressure for sure, but I didn't see a foul. Number 17 for Chatham comes back in, and she is on Levi. That's a bit of a mismatch, I think. Alex is going over to talk to the coach. I'm sure she wants to get back in this game. Just under, right at 15 minutes. And here is send right to Catey, who can't get it to Abby White. Abby White's pressuring, and that ball is sent deep, and that would go all the way back to Christian. She's going to come up, and as the field is wet, that ball is not rolling quite as quickly as it was at the start of this game. And here's a send by Christian right to a Chatham player. Really unable to clear it. There's Chloe on the far side and does clear it out. And that ball is sent deep and right to Christian, who's able to control it. She tries to slow down a little bit and let our players get up, but she elects to send it, and of course there's no Appomattox players there, and Levy's right there, but she backs off. And now 17's on it, and Andrea comes up with the pressure, and that goes right to Abby White, who sends it back to Catey, and now everybody's moving up. Catey up to Levy, and I don't know if Levy's going to get to it. She's chasing it down. The defender's getting there first. And Levy could not get to it. Doesn't quite have the speed to get there. That was a long ball away. And Levy gets a little body on. And number 17 as Catey comes over. Andrea. And they're calling a foul on Catey as she kind of bodied number 17 to slow her down, but that's a foul we'll take because the rain is starting to let up just a little bit here. Right at 13 minutes left. Appomattox players on the bench are standing up, just dying to get back in this game. The center ref is calling for the ball to get moved closer to the sideline, which is where that foul was, and it's right basically on the line now. Right to Catey, who settles it, and she's got a lot of room to move. Some scissors, and Lindsay was calling for it, and she got it, but it gets by her a little bit, and she's able to connect with her sister on the other side of the field. And Chloe tries to connect with Catey, and the ball is a bit short, and it's getting through the defensive line, and that's Nadia there on the clear. And we've got Rebecca, Riley, and Alex getting ready to come back in the game.
Hey, get go side that girl.
And Chloe, Abby White, and Levy come out. Can't imagine that Chloe will be out too long. Chatham in the box takes a shot and it goes up and over the net.
Good shot.
That was a really high angle. And number 17 for Chatham's coming back in. The rain is still coming down enough to be an issue. Mostly for me. I'm sure the players, it's warm enough that it's not too terribly cold. Abby White on the send. And she elects to send it to Andrea to play it from behind. And Andrea sends it up, and it's deflected by Chatham player, but sent all the way back. It was going back and forth. And to Catey, Rebecca's offside. And they don't call it yet. I guess she came back onside, and that's Rebecca on the near side here, is able to dispossess, and she needs to get to it, and she can't, and it goes out.
Good job, defense. Good job.
Hands are kind of quiet right now. That ball goes right to the player that Catey's defending. She comes up and bodies it right out, and that's up and over everybody's head. And Andrea's there is able to set it. Great footwork by Andrea, and now it's back to Catey. Catey tries to get it to Lindsay, but the pass is a little bit too slow. That wet field is taking an effect for sure. Lindsay comes back for defense, and that's going to go wide left by Chatham, I believe. And as the ref slips and almost goes down, but calls it an Appomattox throw-in. The rain is slowly letting up. Right at 9 minutes left of this game. The ball's getting through the Appomattox defensive line, and now it's just a 3-on-2 with a shot by Chatham, and Christian is able to get down and scoop it up, so no damage done there. Christian with the send over to Riley on the far side, deflects it forward. And they're calling a foul on Lindsay right there. And everybody will move back. This will be a free kick, basically right at the 35-yard line. Well, sent and deflected right in front of the net, and it's poked over, and it's, holy cow, wide right. I thought that was going to be a goal, because the Chatham player got a poke on it, and it just went wide right. And Chloe's coming up, getting ready to come back in. I didn't think she'd be out very long. Abby Newcomb with the send right at the center, deflected off a Chatham player. Now she's got to get over. Jada comes over to clean that up and sends it forward. Alex is right there, and it's poked forward by the Chatham player all the way back to Andrea, who gets a touch on it and is unable to keep it in as that ball is slippery. And her foot slipped on it as she tried to drag back and stop it. 7.5 minutes, Chatham with the throw-in here on the near side.
Up more, stay on, pick it up more.
That's Rebecca on the block and sends it up. There's no help and nothing but Appomattox players in the box. And it reflects off the back of Nadia. Very dangerous play there. She turns her back on the ball and it deflected right to a Chatham player who sends a shot wide left. That was very dangerous. And Chloe is coming in for Lindsay. Put Hailey in. Good things happen for Appomattox when she is in the game. Abby Newcomb on the send. Again, right to the Chatham player who heads it and deflected towards the near side. Andrea comes up with a poke up and over. She settles it. And Rebecca missed that pass, and Chatham was able to get to it first. Chloe's back in the game and is sent far wide left, and Riley couldn't get a touch on it, and it goes out. Still a little bit of a drizzle going on. 6 minutes left in this second half as Chatham is substituting in.
Keep it down there, Blue!
And looks like a raindrop is on the camera, and I can't fix that just now. Chloe in the centering, but gets by Catey. Chatham is on the run again. Pokes it through. Nadia is able to block it. She blocks it again. She's coming back, and there's Rebecca. Can she get around it? And they're calling it a Chatham ball. I'm sorry about the raindrop on the lens there, but it is what it is. Andrea trying to settle the ball down. Able to body the other player off. Sends it over to Nadia. Hooked up. And there's Jada with the send. Clear. He's running right towards it, and she's ran into by the other players. Runs right through her, and there's Lily.
Get her, Lily! Get her, Lily!
Slide tackle by Andrea, and she dropped the ball first. She dropped the ball first. That is a legal play. That absolutely is a legal play. If you slide, get the ball first. It is a legal slide tackle. Unfortunately, the player goes down. It's pretty rough. Slide tackle.
Got ball first, girl. Good slide.
A lot of Chatham fans are complaining to the ref, but they clearly don't understand the game. Got some parents on the other side of the field, the Chatham side of the stands, yelling and screaming. But you need to educate yourself in the game of soccer, hombre.
Hey, let's go.
The athletic directors can hear him yelling at the parent on the other side of the field. We knew this game was going to get rough. Just about 4 minutes left in regulation here. The game is tied at 1-1. That was a brilliant slide tackle by Andrea. She is fantastic at doing that. That's her second one tonight, and that one was to save a shot on net. Abby Newcomb on the center of the far side, up to Riley. Can she get to it? She gets a touch on it. Number 17 coming back really quickly. Dispossesses Riley, sends it forward, but there's nobody there except for Jada, and she sends it out. Clears it out wide. We've got 3 minutes left. This is as crazy as it gets. Alex pushed off the ball, deflected. Lily on the sand. There's no Appomattox player at the midfield except for Catey. She's chasing it down, and a missed kick by the Chatham player is going to give Appomattox the ball right about mid-pitch. The ball being slippery, it's hard to connect with it. Up and over, and right to Catey, deflects back. That's Catey on the ball on the far side, and that ball goes out, and that is another Appomattox throw-in right about maybe the 20-yard line. Up and over everybody. There's Catey right on it. Can she get a shot off? She goes down right in the box, and there's no call. And cleared out by Chatham.
Hey, Catey, get hustle,
This should be a corner kick for Appomattox.
Three back.
The ref is calling that a goal kick? Are you freaking out? Foul. It must have been a foul. Okay. They're getting a free kick, so that was a foul. by Appomattox somehow. And that ball is kicked directly out by Chatham. Sorry, I missed that. I was trying to resume the cameras. And we've got under 2 minutes left. The whistle could blow at any time. Right to Catey. There's Chloe working on it. And that is so foul. Nope, a throw-in for Appomattox on the far side of the field. Come on, cameraman. Ball was dangerously thrown, and then a sent deep by number 17. And Christian should have that ball, no problem, right inside the box. She does. I was worried about that ball slowing down with the wet field, but it did not. Oh, the misplay by the Chatham player. Rebecca got to Catey, and Katie's got just one player making a corner around. His shot is up and over the crossbar. Come on, cameraman. I'm really sorry, guys at home. Catey had one player on her, and she had to turn the corner around to her right to take the shot as she was going to her right. And she had to kick across her body to the left, and it just went high and up and over the net. And that is kicked directly out by Chatham in the goal kick. And we're still under 2 minutes. As Jada is chasing that one down. If Appomattox could get a goal in right now, that might end this game. Chloe pokes it up to Riley. Riley had no option. Now Riley's throwing it up and over to Alex, right to Alex, and Katie's right behind her. Drop pass by Chloe right to a Chatham player who pokes it to the near side, and Nadia's chasing it down. She does get a hold of it, and Rebecca just missed getting a touch on it, and everybody's hurrying right now, trying to get that last shot on net. Oh man, there's a shot by Chatham, and she was able to get right by both Andrea and Nadia, but Christian was able to scoop that shot off up, and that is the end of regulation, our third tie of the year, and this is going to go into double overtime again. Our last two games are double overtimes. Does Appomattox have anything left in the tank? Chatham looks pretty beat up and tired too. They're kind of hobbling off. Everybody's pretty tired. Appomattox is, Alex looks like she's smiling, kind of excited for this. Triple family. And the captains are coming up. The refs are calling them to come up so they can make the call for the coin flip. Apropos of this game, the last home game of the season is going into double overtime against the first place team. Appomattox can't beat this team. It would be nice if Appo can get revenge from the last time that they played double overtime, where Chatham scored in the last 30 seconds on a handball. The rain is still coming down a little bit. The refs are talking to each other as if they're talking about maybe a rough play going on. Maybe they're going to be more stringent, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe they're talking about that slide tackle that Andrea did inside the box on the defensive side, but that was a clean touch by Andrea to get on that ball before the other player tripped over her legs, but that's the way it goes. Excuse me. As with the last two games, one against Nelson and Chatham, we're going into double overtime. There will be 2 5-minute halves. I can hear Coach Mills talking about that tackle in the box. He was saying it was a good tackle, but I'll be trying to warn them to be careful about that. We would hate to lose on a PK in double overtime. Which is what I think he's concerned about. Catey's talking, everybody's listening. Mills is getting a little bit of direction there. I guess I could point the camera at them so you can all see them. The rain is starting to come back a little bit. And it's raining pretty good. Let's see if the Raiders can pull off a miracle here with 10 minutes left in this game. 2 5-minute halves. Sure would be nice to beat Chatham on their home field. All the fans cheering them on. I hope to give them some energy. All right, we've got Rebecca, Catey, Alex, Riley, Lily, Andrea, Nadia, Appomattox, and Jada, and Hailey. And we're going to start this first overtime. Put Hailey in. She can get up there and score the winning goal. Good things happen when she's in the game. All right, so Chatham has the ball to start. They're going left to right. And we are about to get underway here. 5 minutes in the first overtime. And we'll play 2 halves, overtime of 5 minutes, no matter what the score is. The ball's kicked up and over everybody. Christian's coming over to pick it up, and she is there and is able to get it before Chatham gets a play on it. Christian's looking. She sends it right up the middle. A little bit short on that one. Bounces up and over. Catey's coming back to get a control over it. She's got 3 players on and it's poked away. Lily's able to send it over to the right-hand side where Riley is, and Riley gets around. She's pressured, though. The ball's dumped back into the zone. There's Chloe who gets a touch on it. Up to Catey. And that's Lily going over to pressure. Rebecca's coming back to pressure on the far side. And deflects off of her foot. And goes out. This will be a Chatham throw-in. Here comes the throw. Lily pressuring on defense, pokes it out. Looks like Alex is playing striker right now. She's right about mid-pitch. See her right at the center of the field there. Chatham throw-in. Right past Catey. Andrea pokes it up, clears it a little bit. Riley's going over to try and get. She couldn't quite get to it. Chatham changes the field of play. And the ball gets by Jada. I don't think she touched it. That ball's going to roll out. And that will be a goal kick for Appomattox. 3 minutes left in this first half of overtime. You can hear one of Alex's parents yelling at her to do something. Alex turns over and smiles. And here's the kick by Abby Newcomb. Just past Chloe, and Chatham is on the attack, and Jada's right there. Abby Newcomb is able to clear it out to Catey right at midfield, and she's got 2 players. A good through ball to Alex. She's on 5 this time. Off Alex. Can she get to it? She can't. Just too far ahead. That was a great opportunity for Appomattox. Chloe on the send. Pokes it up. Chloe again right there. She pokes it up and past the defensive line there. Chloe's going to scoop that up. We've got under 2 minutes left in this first half. Chloe pokes it up and Catey's chasing it down. Off her chest back over her head, but she's able to maintain control. Number 17 goes down. Catey is able to get by the player. She takes a shot. Not a bad idea with the ball being as wet as it is. But the goalie's able to control it and stop. And Chatham is on the attack off the back of the foot of the Chatham player, and Andrea's able to get to pressuring it. And she's had a fantastic game tonight. I'll have to say, Andrea's has had a really good game. And Andrea on the throw-in tries to get up and over, and that ball is sent and deflected off the player. Can Riley get to it? She cannot, but this will be an Appomattox zone for sure on the near side. Riley on the throw-in. Up to Alex. Alex on the centering shot, but is wide left, and Chatham is substituting in. Appomattox is not. Under 2 minutes in this first half of overtime. And one of the defensive players who's hobbling off the field. I think she was injured early in the game, and I think she's probably hurting pretty good. Anyway, the ball's up and over Chloe's head, and now Jada, the ball gets by Jada, and now Lily's trying to get over, is able to dispossess the player, and Riley's coming over to get it. Riley takes a little bit too much time to get rid of that ball, and now she's got to hustle back over on defense, and that ball is kicked right towards Christian, and she's able to scoop it up.
Riley!
Christian sends it up and over. Right to Riley, she's got control of her. She sends it through, and Katie's on the run. And the near side, can she get to it and a shot off? Defender's right there. She gets a touch on it, and it's coming right to the near side bench, and she sends it right to Jada, who sends it back up towards the center. No, that's Alex. I'm sorry. Nobody's getting these balls and getting control, and that ball's poked by Chatham, and I believe a handball. The line judge is calling a handball. And this would be a Chatham ball right about the top of the circle here, and they're going to take a shot for sure. Appomattox is backing off right at the top of the 18. Here comes the ball. It's up, and it looks like it's wide left, and Christian elects to not touch it, and it goes out. And this will be a goal kick. And the line judge is tapping at his watch, and he was calling the end of time. And that is the end of the first overtime. And so our last home game comes down to 5 minutes of play with everybody exhausted while it's raining. And Appomattox will start with the ball. Alex right at the mid-pitch. And she will get the first touch. Everybody resets, comes back. Waiting for the whistle to start. Everybody in position. Alex. Catey. So Riley, she's right there. Bounces right by the last defender, and this is going to be an Appomattox throw on the far side. We'll take it. That ball was not played well by the defensive player on Chatham, and that was thrown in right to the box, right to a Chatham player, and there's nobody there to clean up the garbage to get it back, and now Chatham sends it forward, and there's just one player. Andrea sends it back. Chatham player clears it out right about mid-pitch to Appomattox throw-in. 4 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Jada with the throw-in up and over, headed by Chatham. Jada with a kick towards the center. Alex coming up with the pressure, and Andrea's coming over. Chloe got a touch on it, went off of number 17, and she goes out of bounds. This is Appomattox ball. This is Andrea on the near side with the throw in. Up and over. It's touched by Chatham, and this will go out. Another Appomattox throw in, a little bit closer to the Appo bench. Andrea on the near side. Up and over, Catey trying to connect with Alex, who's blocked by Chatham, and they kick it out right about the same spot again as the rain continues to come down a little bit harder. Andrea sends it towards the center of this field. Unfortunately, Chatham was right there. And a deep ball by Chatham, and Christian should get to it. She scoops it up as two Chatham players were attacking. And here's Christian with the send to the far side of the field, right to a Chatham player again. And that was a handball by Chatham. And Lily's setting up. She's got her whole offensive line right at the line, and there's Catey. Couldn't control it, corral it close to her, gets away from her, and Abby Newcomb on the miss. She pokes it up on a little bit of a clear, giving some people some time to get back. Abby Newcomb again is able to send it up the line. The ball is slowing way down as it stops here on the wet field. It goes out. Chatham throwing. Right to Andrea, the top of the 18. She is able to get control over it. Abby Newcomb sends it up as the clock gets towards 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Jada on the send. Catey trying to get control over the header. Alex, a good pass to Catey. Can she get? Can't get control of it. And they are calling a foul on number 17 as Catey goes down on the near side. Under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes. Can Appomattox pull this win out? Everybody's tired, Catey included. And this will be Andrea on the free kick right here. Up and over Catey, deflected by a header of number 17 on Chatham. They're trying to clear it. They are able to. And they are on the attack. Chatham's looking to center. And Lily's right there on the stop. And that is kicked out by Rebecca on the near side. This will be an Appomattox throw-in. Under 2 minutes left. This is Andrea here. She's got Catey up and over Catey's head, right to a Chatham player. That ball is still in. It is sent. And there's Alex right at the top of the 18, but it is deflected by Chatham. Nadia punches it up. There's nobody there. Catey comes over to pressure, and Chatham elects to send it deep, but it goes out wide. And that is Jada on the throw-in. Blocked by Chatham. Right back out. Jada on the throw-in. Up and over. Blocked by Chatham. Right to a Chatham player as Chloe comes up. Dispossesses Chatham. Hooked up right to midfield, and Chatham sends it deep. Andrea clears it out. Andrea is able to get there first, and she's got control. She's got some time. She's looking to send it deep, and she does. Right to Rebecca. There's Catey. She is outside, and can Catey pull another goal out? She's able to get free. Here's the send, and just couldn't get her hips to turn as she was moving left to right again. And that is the end of the game. And that is the end of the game. As the Raiders and Chatham tie to end this game. It's better than a loss. It's an exhausting game. And a brilliant game by the Raiders, who were able to stave off after Chatham equalizes in the first half. We went another about 60 minutes of play, or 50-some minutes of play, and the Raiders were able to hold off, but unable to capitalize on some opportunities to get a goal in. But I think the Raiders probably will not feel good about this tie, but they should, because Chatham is in first place, and this will pretty much solidify Chatham as first place, Nelson second place, and the Raiders third place. So the Raiders might end up playing against Nelson in the first round. So that's it from Appomattox, Virginia tonight, as senior night comes to a close in the rain. And I am signing off here. Love you guys at home. Love your mom. Love you, Dad. Love you, Casey. If you're all watching, Ian. If you're all watching from home. And I am signing off, and I got to get all my equipment out of the rain. I'll see you guys.